Hi guys, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to this particular platform. And here we are going to go through a whole forex trading course. So all we are here is about trading, trading the financial markets, and say all the things to do with international commerce. Now, you realize that previously it's been very hard for beginners and what we call newbies to be able to get useful information that could help them to start trading on their own. There are several courses out here, but they are very expensive, and some of them are not really in depth and do not really have the required information to be able to help a trader. So you realize that some beginners spend a lot of money and they end up still not being successful. So here we are going to do this, and the good news is that the whole course is free of charge, as long as you can access YouTube and every other place that will meet this video. That will just be it. So this is Show Hub Forex Academy, and here we do all Forex. Now, this course is well articulated, well equipped, and I can say it's well arranged to be able to equip the learner with the required information. It's actually up to date, and trust me, this is all you need for the sake of learning. If at all learning is all you need, then you've got it here. You don't really need anything else apart from this. So moving on, I want to welcome each and every person from whichever corner or part of the world. Please come and be part of this. And by saying that, I'm also saying that apart from just coming and being part of this, also try as much as possible to actually be patient and go through the whole process step by step. Don't skip even a single step, and that way you will emerge successful. If not that, if you skip one step, trust me, it will actually affect you in the near or far future. So this course is well equipped to actually shorten your learning curve and make your trading life be fun and just not have lots of problems, actually to reduce them. So we'll be moving on to introducing what we'll be learning in this course. So next is a course outline, and that is this lesson we are in. This is lesson 1, the very introductory bit of the whole course. So it's written Introduction to Forex Trading, an ultimate professional guide and approach to Forex trading. So moving on, let's see what the course outline entails. So in this course, we'll learn about the following. Number 1, we'll be talking about Forex trading basics. So that is just defining what is Forex trading and having that introductory concept of what Forex trading is. Then moving on next, the next unit will be Unit 2, and we'll be talking about Forex pairs and commodities and currency trading. So we'll be talking about the trading instruments, how they are paired and how they are actually interpreted and all that. All that information will be in Unit 2. Then we'll move on to Unit 3, where we'll talk about history of spot Forex markets and trading. So we'll be looking at the history of what trading has been, what it used to be when it started, where it is in the present day, and what could be some of the significant changes that have taken place, the improvements that have come along with the changes. So after that, we'll be moving to Unit 4, where we'll be defining different terminologies and technical terms used in Forex trading. So that means we'll be defining different terms that define actually different values and tools in the trading world. Then from that, we'll be moving to Unit 5, where we'll be talking about Forex trading flows and platforms. So we'll be exploring different types of trading flows and platforms, just trying to see which ones are the best, how and why, and which ones are recommended, which ones are popular, and all that. We'll be exploring all that in that unit. Then moving on to Unit 6, we'll be talking about trading charts and platforms. So we'll be exploring different kinds of charts and platforms. Apart from that, we'll also be looking at which platforms support which kinds of charts, how you can access that, which ones are basic and which ones are premium and all that. Then moving on to Unit 7, we'll be talking about trading tools, both web-based and mobile-based platforms. So we'll be looking for those tools and how they can be useful to a day-to-day trader. Then to Unit 8, we'll be talking about installation of trading platforms. So we'll be looking at how to install different trading platforms and just how to go about the whole process, where to get them, and finally how to use them. Then from that we'll be moving to Unit 9, where we'll be talking about types of charts and candlesticks. So we'll be looking at different kinds of charts and just trying to see which ones are the best, which ones are popular, why, and how to access them and how to use them. Then moving on to Unit 10, we'll be talking about market timeframes, periods, and sessions. So we'll be talking about different region sessions and these market sessions, how they affect the market, how the market reacts to them, what to expect when they are approaching, and how to use them to benefit from them. And moving on to the next unit, which will be Unit 11, we'll be talking about introduction to support and resistance. So that is an introduction of a new concept, which is fundamental analysis. Not really fundamental, but technical analysis. So technical analysis is slightly broader than fundamental analysis. So we'll be looking at technical analysis in 3 different bits. We'll be classifying them into 3 different parts depending on their functionalities, and that's how they are actually grouped. You'll just see that in most of the platforms. So the very first one will be support and resistance, trend lines, and channels. So we'll be looking at different channels, trend lines, and trying to see what is support and resistance and all that. Then we'll also be looking at things like Fibonacci and all that. That will be in Unit 11. Then Unit 12 is also still technical analysis, and we'll be talking about introduction to common chart indicators. All types of indicators, we'll be exploring them and just to try and see which ones are the best and how they can be used to make a trading decision, make an entry and exit point and all that. So then moving from that, we'll go to the very last bit of technical analysis. So that is Forex chart patterns, pivot points, and web theory. So in this case, we'll be talking about chart patterns and how they can actually be identified, candlestick patterns, and all other types of chart patterns. We'll be talking about pivot points, and we'll learn about that when we get there. And then finally, the web theory, which is basically the Elliott web theory. And moving away from technical analysis, we'll go to Unit 14, where we'll be talking about fundamental analysis. So that is Forex news, sentimental fundamental analysis. So we'll be looking at different kinds of news, how useful they can be, how they affect the markets, and how the markets react to them, and how a day-to-day trader can use news and big events to benefit from the market. So that will be Unit 14, and then moving on from that, we'll go to Unit 15, where we'll be talking about trading plans and strategies. So we'll be exploring different types of trading plans and strategies, and this is where every learner will get an opportunity to sit down and draft a trading plan and strategy, depending on what seems to work for you. It could be that fundamental analysis works for you best, or technical analysis works for you best, or a combination of both aspects works for you. So you'll see whichever works for you at that particular moment, and use that time to study it very well before you can test it. So moving on to Unit 16, we'll be talking about demo trading, which is actually testing the strategy and plan that you will have come up with. And finally, talking about money management. The concept or the ideology that revolves around money management is just how to minimize losses and maximize profits. That is the concept. And finally, we'll be talking about what you really need to know when it comes to live trading, how to go live, and things you need to know before you go live. Then finally, we'll be talking about Unit 17, where we'll be exploring different useful sites that have both technical tools, that is technical analysis, and fundamental analysis, where you get news and all that, big happenings. And finally, exploring trading forums. So trading forums, this is where people from different parts of the world come together for just for fun, interaction, and exchange and sharing of ideas. So that is it for now, and I want to say this once again: feel welcome to be part of this. Feel like you own this idea. Come be part of us, and for sure, at the end of the day, you'll benefit a lot. I want to promise you this for free. You won't have to pay me for this promise. So, and also, just like I mentioned before, the course is actually free, the whole of it. And just also to let you know, if you really have like any form of comment or question, any question you have within yourself, just make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Just post it down there and I'll be able to go through all of them. Any kinds of suggestions are also welcome, just in the comment box. So that was it for now, and welcome to ShowHub Forex Academy, and this is where we do all Forex. So that was it for now. Let's meet in the next lesson. That is will be lesson 2, which will be unit 1, and let's see about what we'll be talking about in unit 1 come that time. So that was it for now. Feel welcome to be part of this, and bye for now. Bye.